What's up, Virgos? Woo! Oh my goodness. I'm making messes over here. Y'all excuse me. Ah! Your metaphysical advisor, Montre Bible, and I will be doing a reading for Virgo. These readings can be timeless whenever you get them, but it is for February. But whenever you see it, it's meant for you. Because I have found, even in my own experience, sometimes when I'm looking at readers, it'll be something pertaining to me or resonated with me, and the video was done a while back. So I trip out and I'm like, whoa. Synchronicity. The universe will bring to you exactly what you need to hear at the right time. It is a universal month 6. Month 6 is about service to humanity and the love, responsibility, the responsible love that we have toward people. So like love between family members, love between friends, love between your spouse. Excuse me. Cleanse my hands. So that's where the energy is going to be. So focus on these things. On the love that you have towards somebody and what you can do. Okay. Angel, spirit guides, ancestors, Mother, Father, Creator of all. Give me insight on what's going on with Virgo for this month. This is for our Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. We'll pull out 13 cards. One for each house of the zodiac. And then the 13th is the outcome. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more time. Okay. First card we have is the Five of Cups. It is reversed. This means that you may be getting over a loss, or somebody could be mourning you. What you value right now. It could be somebody that you value, that this lost love is the Empress reverse. I feel like there's a lack of something in your life. With the Empress reverse, this makes me feel like there's a lack of love, or there's a lack of feeling comfortable. There's a lack of feeling secure. You value these things, you want these things, but there seems to be something missing in your life. These two cards just tell me there's something missing. Like it's you have what you need, but you just can't see it right now. A lot of cups here. In the third house, we have synchronicity with the Three of Cups. This is what's on your mind. You want to enjoy life. You want to celebrate. And maybe you are. Maybe you're just taking some time to distract yourself. You know what I'm saying? It could be possibly you could be thinking about past times though. In the fourth house, we have the Magician card reversed. This is about your security, home and family. Some of you could be having some issues with a family member, feeling like you're being tricked. The Magician reverse is being tricked. It's being also not being able to use your power adequately. The fourth house is about your stability, what makes you feel secure. And right now there may be some insecurities because you feel like there's somebody's trying to pull the wool under your eyes. In the fifth house, we have the Moon card. And this is about your house of romance. This is about feeling loved. This is also your creativity. There could be some hidden things, some hidden emotions, something that you can't quite understand in your rational mind. You might be feeling very emotional in regards to a romantic partner or your kids, if it's children involved. But the Moon card is also about things that we cannot see. It's also because it's right there next to the Magician, and the Magician is upside down. This is about fooling ourselves too. It's about letting our emotions get in the way of seeing properly of what is actually there. Virgo, you're a very rational sign. You're a very rational sign. So this energy is a little bit adverse to you on how you like to be. You like to analyze things. You like to make sure everything is explainable. But right now I see that there's a lot of emotional energy. Sixth house of your responsibilities and your day to day, also your mental health. You have the Four of Pentacles reversed. This is about being insecure, another feeling of being insecure. So this could be in regards to either your job. You may be feeling worried about your job and feeling insecure about your money. You may have lost a job. Or it just could be your mental health. Like, just very emotional, very insecure, not feeling in a good place. Seventh house of relationships, you have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is somebody that you have a relationship with that is coming to coming to save the day. This person really wants to help. They want to communicate something to you. They also, it just looks like with this Knight of Swords, like this person really wants to be there for you. They're coming to communicate something, and they're coming really fast. In the eighth house, so this is their energy, other people's energy, is the Eight of Pentacles. Once again, we have synchronicity, 8 and 8. This is about being empowered. This other person may be working on something. Working on something to training, some kind of training course, trying to learn something, trying to perfect something. It also could mean that they need to get some training on something. This is really interesting reading so far. Ninth house is about what you know. Could be another person coming to offer you love. Another person. With the Knight of Cups, looks like they're coming into the picture. Yeah, this Knight of Swords coming one direction, and the Knight of Cups coming from another direction. Clarity on that one. Lord have mercy. How you being seen as the Knight of Pentacles. This also could be your reward. This is really weird. This looks like a lot of people. The Knight of Pentacles is taking its time. Taking its time trying to make a decision, trying to make an offer. Also have their money on their mind too. The 11th house of hopes and wishes. You want to be happy. There's something good coming to you, Virgo. Happiness, joy. Could be dealing with the Leo. 12th house of what you don't know. Somebody is in love with you. A lot of love, a lot of creativity. Wow. Outcome. Oh, you have the 10 of Pentacles and it is reversed. Something is blocking your happiness though. Something is turning your world upside down a little bit. You have this goal, but presently how things are going, you're being blocked. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. You're on this journey of trying to find yourself. You're cutting things out of your life. You're cutting out all the bullshit. You're feeling very independent. Somebody is going to tell you something about love. Somebody is interested in you, Virgo. We're going to get some clarity on these cards. I'm going to put these cards to the side and grab this deck. So far what I see here, you went through a loss, you got over it. You're still trying to get your strength back. I feel like there's something lacking in your life. Like you feel you're not quite feeling loved. You value love, but you're not feeling loved. So right now you're out there mingling again, trying to meet people, have a good time. You feel a little unstable though. You don't trust everybody. You're afraid of being tricked again. Your emotions are kind of giving, like you're meeting people, but you're not very trusting of what's going on. The emotions are getting the better of you. And you can't quite think clearly. There's a lot of insecurity on your part on what you want to do. There's a couple of people I believe that want to hang out with you. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done. The obvious person is this Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, like I said, he wants to kind of hang out. Could be an air sign. But there's some things with that person that needs work, like a lot of work. This person needs, needs some help. What do you know? Higher knowledge, there's a Knight of Cups that you're interested in too. Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And they're taking their time too. And you taking your time. This is you. You want something more stable. You want something more sure and certain. And you're hoping for some happiness. Okay, so you have love around you, but there's something blocking you from that Ten of Pentacles. It could be just simply you just being insecure. You're too scared. Because you got the Magician card upside down. You got the Empress card upside down. If you're single, Virgo, and this reading is for you, you need to kind of work on yourself. Clarity on the Five of Cups. Clarity on the Five of Cups. Yeah, Seven of Staffs. Just what I was thinking. So the Five of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Staffs. This is about being on the defense. Looks like you've been hurt in the past, Virgo, and you are. Let's see how he has his staff ready. He's got these staffs. This is being on the defense. It's like you want to move forward, but you're still kind of like guarding yourself. Okay. Clarity on the Empress card. 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 Nine of Coins. Lord. So you want, what you truly value is you want this love. Okay, the Empress card is being clarified by the Knight of Coins. You don't want to be single. You want to have somebody. The Knight of Coins is typically talking about being independent, and it's reversed, and it means like you want somebody in your life, and you're tired of being single. And you don't have it. And this is what's lacking in your life. You want this relationship, but you don't have one. This is for single Virgos, obviously. This could also mean that if you are in a relationship, this person makes you feel single. Or you guys currently went through something. Okay. So yeah, if you are in a relationship, you feel single, which is a horrible feeling to have. So the 3 and the 3, your mind is about socializing. Clarify the 3 of Cups. Clarified by the 6 of Swords. You're trying to come back from this long journey, okay? You're trying to come back to yourself. You said, okay, I've gone on this struggle, and I'm ready to socialize. I'm ready to get back out there. I feel like you went on this emotional thing, which you are not done yet, obviously. It's almost like feel like taking the cookies out of the oven before they're done. Clarity on the Magician card, please. Clarity on the Magician card. Clarity on the Magician card. Yeah. 7 of Swords reverse. What's making you feel insecure is people playing games. You don't want to play games. You don't want any sneakiness. These 2 cards talk about feeling insecure about other people's sneakiness. Feeling like you're about to be tricked. What the 7 of Swords is telling me, because it's reversed, it's telling me that there is no tricks happening. Nobody's trying to fool you. You feel like it, and this is what's making you feel insecure. You're trying to avoid being fooled again. Okay. Clarify the Moon card, please. Clarify the Moon card. King of Swords. Okay. You may have had a relationship with an air sign or somebody who did you wrong. And you're still emotional about it. The Moon card is popping up in the 5th house. And the King of Swords is someone who's very cold, who very argumentative. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who just is a very bad communicator, very cold, very sharp with his words, will cuss you out. You know what I mean? And doesn't have a lot of clarity. So your mind, your heart could be stuck with this person. This also could be you in a situation. In the fifth house of romance and creativity, it could be that you're so emotional about something that you've gotten really cold and sharp with people. Clarity on the Four of Pentacles. Clarity on the Four of Pentacles. Clarity on the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you want to socialize, but something's holding you back. Oh, man. Yeah, once again, we have in your house of responsibility and what you're responsible for. It could have been like a relationship that broke up because you have the Lover's card in this reverse, and this has made you feel real insecure. With the Four of Coins, it could have been you could be separated. It could have been a marriage. Also, for some of you, because it's in a sixth position, it could have been a job that you separated from and now you're feeling financially insecure. Clarity on the Knight of Swords, please. Clarity on the Knight of Swords. All these cards want to jump out. Clarity on the Knight of Swords, just one card, that's all I need. Okay. This person, the Knight of Swords, in the seventh house of relationships, this person is trying to come to you, and they want to give you clarity. They have a very strong leadership capability. They're maybe younger than the last person you dealt with, but they're quick. They're quick on their toes. They're able to think fast, and they're very mature. They're able to take leadership, but there's still some things that need to be worked on. So let's see the Eight of Pentacles. Clarity on the Eight of Pentacles. Clarity on the Eight of Pentacles. But they have a very strong leadership capability. Page of Cups. Page of Cups reverse. Okay, so their energy, they need to work on a lot of stuff, and it's probably just expressing their emotions. I feel like they do want to tell you something. I think they're very smart. They're very analytical, and that's what maybe attracts you to them. But they're still not quite really expressing their emotions right, you know? That's what they need to work on. Their energy is kind of immature, and I think you kind of sense that. Like, this, yeah. Clarity on the Knight of Cups. What do you know? Higher knowledge. Clarity on the Knight of Cups. Clarity on the Knight of Cups. Judgment. Got the Judgment reverse. I think this may not be another person. What you know is that, or it could be, for some of you, this is another person. This is like what you know. You want this Knight of Cups, but you're prejudging the situation, or somebody's trying to make a judgment on you. Somebody's waiting. Okay, so for some of you, there's a Knight of Cups that's also interested in you, and they're trying to make a judgment on you. And you kind of already know this in your higher self. You're like, okay, I know this person likes me. They're taking their time because they're trying to make a judgment call. They're trying to make a judgment to try to figure out if they really want to be with you. So I see like two people, the Knight of Swords, who's made their position pretty obvious. Or they're going to make their position obvious. And they're going to take the lead, and they want to they want to hang out with you. But they still have the eighth house energy is just like they have, connecting on that emotional level seems to be a problem. There's someone else too, the Knight of Cups, and they're taking their time, sweet time. But it's okay because you're kind of seen as the Knight of Pentacles, which is someone who's very stable, who is sitting still, kind of waiting, trying to plan things out. Clarity on the Knight of Pentacles, please. And is tired of games. Not only tired of games, but you're tired of the arguments. This is like petty arguments, but it's reverse. So you don't want to you don't want to go through the arguments. You don't want to go through, I think you've been through that. I think you've been through it. It's like, okay, I don't need to go through these arguments and all these debates. I'm not going to do that. You're kind of holding up your energy because you want to be happy. So the Sun card, get clarity on the Sun card. Yeah, you want to be happy. You want this new beginning. And you want something kind of a little bit more passionate. Clarity on the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. And so something's coming back around. This is what you don't know. So the Eight of Cups is that something is about to return to you. Love is returning to you. Somebody's coming to return to your situation. Yep. That could be because Mercury's going retrograde. You know how that happens. And they are in love with you. Clarity on the Ten of Pentacles. Clarity on the Ten of Pentacles. Oops, this jumped out. The Sun. Ooh. Sun reverse. Something is blocking your happiness, outcome. So we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun reverse. Something's about to end. It could be a family situation, could be a divorce, could be the person that you're dealing with. For some of y'all, I kind of sense that you may have had a relationship or a marriage that is on the brink of divorce, and you may be in a state of separation, and you're trying to get out there and mingle again, and you're still not quite ready. There's still some insecurities. There's still some feelings of doubt. But there's somebody that wants to really be with you. They want a relationship with you, or somebody you're currently talking to. They're very quick, and take a strong leadership role. Could be the person that you're currently in a relationship with, because on one end they have the King of Swords and then they have the Knight of Swords. Okay? So it seems to be a very, what broke y'all up is that there's a lot of arguments and you're tired of it. I see that. All these swords, it seems to be either a lack of communication or someone who just says the wrong things. The Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords tells me that the person that you're in a relationship with currently is coming to communicate something to you. But they have a lot to work on. You're not really trusting them. You're trying to move on. Somebody else is coming into the picture. They're trying to make a judgment call on you. Could be a water sign. They could be already in the picture, in the ninth house. But they are taking their time. You are taking your time as well, because you do not want to play any games. You don't want to have any pettiness. At the same time, I feel like you want to be happy. You want something passionate. That's what you're hoping and wishing for. And somebody's coming back to offer you some love again. Someone is really in love with you, and they are coming back. This is a past person. It could be the current person that you're currently with. But the outcome I see is that this relationship could be coming to an end. This relationship could be coming to an end. Let me get some clarity on that. With those two reversals. Because this person doesn't make you happy. And you know that. So I'm thinking this current person that you were in a relationship with. Ooh, yeah, you got a quest card. You have a choice between two people. If you go back into your present relationship, which I think is the person that's trying to come back, that you separated from, I think you're not going to be happy. And this is just me kind of looking at the cards. I feel like you're on a quest. You have two different people. One could be an air sign, one could be a water sign. Or they have those aspects. They have those things. Also, for some of you, for the other person, the new person that's coming in that you know about, you might be prejudging them. You might be judging them falsely because of some past stuff that happened to you. Get some clarity on who this guy is. Clarity on the Nine of Cups. Clarity on the Nine of Cups. Ooh, yeah, that's a good card right there. Miracle. This Knight of Cups is, and he's right adjacent from this Ace of Staves. This is what you've been hoping and wishing for. This is not a relationship, but just you guys are getting close to one. You got the Miracle card. You're on this journey of finding this true love, but you're taking your time. You don't quite trust everybody. I get it. The person that you currently had a connection with is trying to get you back, but they may not be the best choice for you because y'all have gone through a lot of stuff. Not saying you should leave them. That's up to you. You still have a choice because the quest card, when the quest card comes up, it tells me that you have a choice between two different roads to take. Okay? And you can still decide, but I think if you stay in your current relationship, the one that broke up or whatever, It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time for y'all to get back to where y'all were. It's not that you can't, because you still have the Ten of Pentacles and you still have the Sun card. But I feel like y'all going through a dark period, and before y'all can have that happiness, and relationships do that. You're gonna have to work on some things, both of y'all. Or you can say, screw it, and start with something new. So, Animal Oracle advice. Ooh, trust the great mystery. There's a bigger picture to this. The whale. Whale spirit says, trust the great mystery. You're not going to understand, and this is what I'm getting from this. You're not going to understand everything in your rational mind. There's no way you can. So don't try to rationalize it. Mercury is going retrograde. Mercury is your ruling planet in the month of February, so you're not going to have a lot of clarity on a lot of things. I would say go with the flow, see what happens. You do have to make a choice. You don't have to make a choice this month, but you're going to have to make a choice regarding two different people. Okay? All right. Thanks for bearing with me, Virgo. Be sure to give me a thumbs up on the video. Check your rising sign out too, and your moon sign. Get some more clarity and make your reality happen. Because if you don't do it, then who will?